Folks, the next excerpt in the world of hams are cigarette lighters. And there are a ton of them. Everything from the Zippo style with the flip top lid, which you can see were made in great numbers for different distributors. And I forget if these are Penguin or Steve, can you tell the folks what these...
Penguin made quite a few for hams. Also, there's a few Zippos. The newer ones, so there are some Zippos. But Penguin was a really popular one. Otherwise, yeah, that as far as I think most of these, like I say, most of these were distributor issued ones, which they would usually have the distributor's name on the back of the lighter. And again, I only collect one of each label because obviously, for instance, this lighter here with the bear on the log, there's quite a few different ones with different sayings on the back. I don't collect those variations, but some people do. Another thing is these got used also, and obviously some of these are refillable. Back then, of course, obviously lighters were refillable, so they did get repurposed. But you were usually in somebody's pocket with a bunch of keys and get scratched up and banged around. But for instance, these little cans, these little miniature cans here are a couple of my little favorites. These two guys here, and those are both new old stock, never been used.
That's the Starburst can, which we outlined in our can, but probably mid-50s for the gold label one, and then maybe later for the other. But here's also tape measures and other items. We'll cruise.
And of course, outdoor scenes were very popular, and then the bear with his little critter friends was a very popular. Here's a tough one here. This later here's a pretty scarce one
with the enamel type. They call that.
Yeah. See, for instance, here's like a back of one that explains. This one's kind of cool. This is right in our backyard, Blue Earth, Minnesota Beverage Company. That's just 9 miles away from that one. But again, they were made to be attractive. This particular item right here, this is what they call a match safe. And back before they had the safety matches, that's where you kept your matches, and they called it a match safe so that the matches would not rub together and light your pocket on fire.
And you would strike it on the bottom?
Yes.
Yep. And various knives and such. And thanks for giving us a rundown, Steve, of the many hams, lighters, the distributors, and the beer brand.
Well, it's kind of a neat go with the ashtrays.
Yes.